What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Right to Left. I'm Richie, and of course, joining me, I got Daniel, and Rollie's filling in for Jose once again. But it's understandable.
Yeah.
How you been, Rollie? It's been not too long,
Not too long.
but long enough.
Yeah. For me, I mean,
You been nerding out?
Not really.
Damn.
Taking a break. I think so.
Just like that?
I think
It's always
it's-
nerd time, dude.
It is, but I think I found like my I forgot how to describe it. But like I take a break from like reading manga right now, like because I went through like at least 40
Yeah.
volumes.
You went through 40 volumes? Damn.
I don't know if you ever walked in my room and you see the corner on my bed and it's just piled high. I read that pile.
Oh, so you haven't moved your red pile.
Yeah. So to avoid burnout further, taking a break.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I do the same thing with gaming now. Like I take a break and then so that way it feels fresh again.
Yeah, I do that with like that's why I stick to like pick up and play games because I can just like Helldivers and Rocket League are like some of my two main ones.
Yeah.
I don't want to derail too much, but it's the same with like manga and anime. I think you just take a break, but I do have my safe ones that I do still read back to back, which is like One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and things like that.
See, like I've even taken a break from One Piece and JJK.
Yeah.
Oof. Dude, you said the wrong thing.
Why? Is it good?
It's up for conversation. Like it's a good conversation.
There's going to be
Finally.
a spoiler alert right now. Or
Do you mind
whoever goes.
for JJK?
I don't mind because I'm pretty sure
Okay.
I've seen it on.
Let's get rid of, or let's just go around the table real quick, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you been reading anything.
Reading the usual One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen. Right now, I'm on my like similar to Rollie, not a break, but taking a break from trying to like reading new things aside from what's on our list. So just kind of chilling right now. The only other thing I've been watching is I did watch some of the newer One Piece episodes because they've been killing it with the cat animations and stuff.
They're already far. Like I didn't realize how far they were until like the last episode.
Honestly, with the pacing and stuff, this is like one of their best arcs, probably animated wise. This is one of my favorites already, and it's like, they're getting straight to it. The fights aren't lasting long. It's just
There's
like
not much filler basically.
I follow Crunchyroll on Twitter, and they post like the new a still from the episode. I'm like, damn, they're already there.
Yeah, they're already about to get to. I think like the next episode, they're getting into Kuma's backstory, like the flashback.
Yeah,
That was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's doing good.
Wow. So that might be a first then. The manga and the anime might catch up at the same time.
Potentially, because the pacing of the anime is weekly too, and he's been taking breaks here and there.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He's taken quite a few breaks.
And then with
Maybe that's why it's gotten so
True.
far ahead.
Yeah,
he probably wants it to end. Both of them end at the same time.
I think he mentioned something about that. I want to say that he wants to.
So he really is ending it
That way, like
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's how I would want it. If I had this lifelong journey, like
that'd be perfect.
I don't want the manga spoiling the anime. I don't want the anime.
Everybody
spoiling
gets
the manga.
to finish it together, regardless of how you.
That's smart.
And
That's
take
smart
it.
marketing right there.
Yeah. But I've been watching it. I just watched the Stussy episode where she betrays Lucci and
What's their fucking code name?
and Kaku. CP0.
Yeah.
Cypher Pole 0. But they made it good. I just leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah. They did her justice. Too much justice, but it was good. It's a short clip, but I know
what you mean.
They emphasized on a lot of different parts. So
Right up Rollie's alley.
yeah, but it was good.
Say less.
It was just like the end of the episode, and they showed it. It was good. Like her moment was good. So,
Okay. Cool.
so they're doing. Yeah, I'm really liking it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's it. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece anime. Now to the most important part of the show, Richie.
Stop. No. No. Still in my JoJo phase. It's getting even worse because now, besides part 8, I started Thus Spoke Rohan Kashibe. Fucking wild, dude.
Is it?
Yeah. And then they had a special with what's the museum in France. The art one, the popular one. Is it the Louvre?
Oh, the Louvre, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, they did a collaboration. That's like Indiana Jones type shit.
What do you mean collaboration?
Like it's a mini graphic novel, and it's Rohan, and he goes and looks at the painting.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's actually pretty cool.
So I forgot how to say his name. The creator of JoJo. He actually paints some of the or he draws some of the actual famous paintings in some of the panels. Damn. So it's pretty sick.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice. It's on sale on Amazon.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Other than that, yeah, the normal One Piece. I didn't read the scans though. Which is
the newest ones?
11, 16?
I don't think I've read them either yet, actually.
Just whatever's out on Shonen Jump.
Yeah, same. I kind of know what happens based on what people have been talking about because I follow a lot of people on Twitter. Yeah. It's more lore, but it's still
good lore.
Slowish, but I like the build up, honestly. Mm-hmm. Still, with the lore, like since it's so in depth, there's a lot to tell. Mm-hmm. So take your time, just give us good stuff.
Yeah, true. Now on.
Before that, the most important part, I'm still waiting. Where are you in Naruto?
This is the weekly follow up.
The weekly follow up
for the episode. So I skipped through all the filler. That was fucking four seasons. I did not believe that until I saw the filler list.
The like Village in the Rain or something like that.
Yeah. So like or
not the rain.
In Naruto, the actual series, the last canon part is when Naruto and Sasuke just go at it.
Yeah.
And then that's when he leaves the train with I keep forgetting his name. Pervy Sage. What's his name?
Jiraiya.
And now I'm on Shippuden. And it leads you off with mixed filler / canon. I didn't skip anything. It's good.
You like it? Yeah. Yeah.
Gaara just got clapped.
Did you see Homeboy just sit on his fucking...
I was pissed.
Yeah.
I actually got heated in an anime for once.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucked up.
So that's
disrespectful.
Yeah. You're not going to ever read it, right? Or watch it?
I'm far behind still.
Yeah. So basically, this evil group, the Akatsuki, is going after the beast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Gaara has one, and they attack him. And he puts up a fight, but he gets clapped, and he's like dead, and Homeboy just like lays him down, and then he sits on him before he's like, okay, where do we go from here, basically?
So basically, because how far are you? I just probably spoiled a shit ton of stuff for you, but
honestly,
but it's so old, like it's hard not to.
Dude, I'm still at the very beginning.
Like what? Season 1? Season 2?
I think it's.
Have they had their one-on-one tournament thing yet?
It's like right before the invasion or whatever.
Oh, fight. You're still far then.
Yeah.
So Gaara and Naruto haven't even gone at it yet.
No.
Damn. Okay. I guess we'll stop spoiling.
But it was just a very disrespectful. Like he just clapped the one of the main characters, and he just sat on them. And
so like there's obviously like a transition that happens. Like they become not friends, but like. They'll help each other out, almost like Law, basically, and how he is with Luffy right now.
Yeah,
because I already read some stuff. So
yeah,
because I needed to know.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, "There's no way."
That's coming up though. I think it's pretty fun. Like, what part? Like, where did you leave off from?
Kakashi and Naruto are chasing him in the bird thing.
Okay.
So, and Team Guy is fighting their clones.
Okay. So Granny Chio, has she been introduced yet?
Yeah, her and Sakura are throwing down, bro.
With the
puppet guy.
That's probably
the different puppet guys. Oh, no, you probably don't even know the puppet guy we're talking about.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. But that's like the only maybe good with Sakura is that fight.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Out of the whole series?
Kinda, yeah.
Daniel, no.
Do you like Sakura?
I hate her.
That's
so
what I'm
I was
saying.
like, right now, I'm like, dude, she's badass. And then now I have to go hate her again, dude.
Well, that's her... I don't want to spoil anything. I'll leave it at what I said. You may still like her. So this is her.
Is this her redemption arc?
Of like, okay, she's not useless, kind of. Because she it's just her and Granny fighting the puppet dude.
Because like for 5 seasons, her bitching about Sasuke, dude. I was like, I'm about to turn this shit off, like, or skip the episode.
You're in for a treat.
Oh no!
I'll just leave it at that.
Does he reject her?
You're in for a treat. I'm not gonna.
That's off topic. Who drew Gojo's eye on the fucking board?
Oh, that was me.
Looks just like it.
Yeah, because I drew it, and then Arya, because Arya was drawing, and I was like, let me draw.
But speaking of Gojo,
now we
can get into it. So major spoiler warning for JJK fans right now. Once again.
Mm-hmm. Where we left off, I think when we last talked about it, it was Yuji and Toto were fighting Sukuna, and Toto's got his like fucking
little
this boogie woogie, but with the fucking spoons and shit.
Like he's playing spoons.
Yeah,
like his
so
hand
all
bone.
this has been spoiled for me already.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, they're fighting and they're actually doing really good because they explain it.
Sukuna's getting pieced up.
It's like 50 switches per second now.
Yeah.
With like, because it's vibrating so much, he switches 50 times every second. So they're just like blitzing them basically.
Yeah.
So they're doing good. So it's like, okay, this is going to be a good fight.
And it's not just between them two. They even got Mei Mei's birds involved. So like they're not always in the same spot. And that's what's pissing off Sukuna basically.
Yeah, because
he's not focused anymore.
Yeah, everything's just changing on him basically.
Yeah.
So he's like
he's basically
frustrated.
Defeated. Yeah. He's
And then the last chapter, it's Smokey. Sukuna's distracted, and then you see an eye
a familiar
silhouette, and of course it's they insinuate that it's Gojo because it's like Sukuna sees the ghost of the strongest that he thought he put down or something, or like
he
that.
buried or whatever,
or he buried, so something along those lines.
Yeah.
So they left it kind of open of like, is it Gojo? Is it not? Like, but it was very like it's Gojo, and that's what we were talking about. Like, what could it be? We were saying either it was Gojo's back. I had said it was Yuta with Gojo's eye, so I was like,
you were kind of close.
I was kind of close. I was in the right idea. And then we also were saying that it was a long shot, but
Nobara would have came back.
Nobara with the eye that she messed up, they put Gojo's in there. I can see it. We're just throwing stuff out.
Yeah, we're just throwing stuff out.
Because it's like, what could it be?
It's like you can't you can't have such shit writing and then leave on that type of cliffhanger, basically. So we started theorizing.
Exactly. Yeah. And my thing was like, if it's straight up as Gojo, like he's just back, that's like such a shonen like ass pull, like
big ass pull.
No, I mean like like they could say like because he is a reverse curse technique, he can bring himself back because it wasn't in the head or whatever. It wouldn't have been an asshole, but like, come on, you killed him off and then you bring him. I don't like that.
Yeah.
The whole like I'm gonna bring him back kind of thing.
It's the Dragon Ball Z thing all over again.
How
many times they got to get the Dragon Balls to bring back Goku?
Yeah, for sure. So and then in the next chapter, basically,
which is the newest one out because it's on a break. So.
It shows Gojo, but then he has the scar across his head, the Kenjaku scar.
The Kenjaku scar.
And then Sukuna's like, I knew you were something, but I didn't think you were capable of this. Yuta Kotsu. So Yuta copied Kenjaku's curse technique of taking someone's body. He copied that and took over Gojo's body. So it's Yuta copying Kenjaku's,
which I don't think he showed good enough in that chapter when they kind of fought a little bit. So basically, I think that means he's Kenjaku's clapped, like he's done.
That I agree, because it was kind of open to like maybe he's, it wasn't. I don't think we got enough closure to be like, yeah, for sure he's done.
But now that he wrote this in, like for sure, like there's no way.
Basically, I think
because Rika would have ate him. Basically.
Yeah, how it works to take it, Rika has to eat it. But I think he has like a binding vow that it'll only last 5 minutes. So there's like 3 options that can happen. That either the 5 minutes are up and Yuta dies in Gojo's body, or Yuta dies and Gojo comes back somehow. I think that was the other one. Or after the 5 minutes, Yuta loses his curse techniques, but he stays in Gojo's body. Something like that. There was 3 options that could happen, but they haven't confirmed yet what's going to happen.
They massacred my boy.
Yeah, I did like that chapter, and when they're all talking about it, like, no, everybody is like, we can't do that. Like, and then Yuta's like, we've already been using him as a fucking weapon. Like,
what's the difference? We can, basically.
Yeah, he's like, what's the difference? We already been using him to fucking. We already sent him out there to die, and everybody's against it except for Yuta. But
and I hope Sukuna wins at this point, bro.
Yeah,
I don't deserve to win. Y'all just assholes.
Yeah. I see it though. Like, it's like it's like not the ethical thing to do. Not the like. It's like a cheap way of like, you couldn't do it yourself, so you're just going to use the body of the only guy who had a chance. But it's like those decisions that you have to make at that point. Like, it's not likable. Like, nobody's gonna like, even from the. I'm sure Yuji doesn't know, because he would have been like, "Fuck no."
Yeah.
Then if he finds out, who knows how he's going to react?
It was basically between the first original crew, which was Gojo, Geto, and well, Geto's gone, but so Shoko.
But it also shows a panel of, I think, Gojo saying, you can do with whatever you want with my body if I die. Like, I don't care. So, I mean, everybody was fine. And Yuta was the only one that stepped up saying, this is what we got to do. We already kind of like... So he's taking over. They're fighting right now. Well, they're about to clash. They haven't really started fighting yet.
Yeah, they both just called out their domain expansions.
So so the next chapters should be
3 minutes have gone by.
Right, basically.
Well, in Shonen World, it's only been like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
but
have you seen the planet Namek explode?
True.
30 minutes was like a month or something. But also in that same panel, they show like how Yuta basically did get fucked up by Sukuna, because he got slashed up too. So he was like barely staying alive.
Yeah, the only one keeping him alive was Rika. And
that's why he was like, Rika's about to run out, so you guys need to move me if we're gonna, like,
so
either both die, or he gets moved into Gojo's body.
Okay,
so it's like,
so it's not. Told me that earlier.
Okay, it wasn't just them like.
So it wasn't just them just like deciding like, hey, let's just use Gojo as a weapon.
It was
even though they still are, but
it was last resort. Yeah. It was because Yuta was also like.
I was talking about Yuta the whole time, not Gojo. Gojo's,
yeah, he's gone. Yeah, yeah, So I don't know. Yeah,
how do you feel about it?
I know it's not like the. I like it, but not like, I agree with Rollie. Like, they've had to stoop so low to try to beat the guy, but I like that they're doing that. Like, it's like that's what it takes.
Win at all costs.
And Yuta's got some balls for being, because that's the guy who found him and put him. That's his boy too. Like, more than Yuji, if anything, because he's been around longer.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating. Like, or not frustrating, but you're basically like disrespecting your the body of your fucking master just to use him to win as a fight. It's like picking up a dead body and like beating someone. Like, you're not gonna do that, but they got to the point where you have to. Like, what else? You know,
what else?
Do we
like, just lose completely, or do we take the chance?
I do like, So I do like that route, that it's not a happy ending. It it's fucked up, but I do like he's taking that route. I was like, okay, it's kind of, now you killed him, but now you fucking disrespected his body. So is that a
as far as we know,
is that if it stays like that, is that a bigger fuck you to the Gojo fans?
I think so,
because it's like, I'm gonna
be honest,
and then I'm gonna use his ass too.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. What this man is doing to his own creation, I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah,
but see, now I get like the Demon Slayer.
No,
because
no way.
What do you mean, the Demon Slayer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like these, I mean, like, what kind of attack was it? Like, like,
what do you mean that?
Because what I remember from the panel of Yuta getting like slashed, it didn't look that bad.
No, he was still like conscious and awake, but he was like, his guts were like cut up and stuff. So he was like,
like the only thing
dying.
The only thing holding him together is the cursed energy from Rika.
I don't know if he was healing or not. I might have missed that.
I think he was too.
Yeah, it was too much. It was like a very severe injury. It wasn't like Gojo that was straight up cut in half. It wasn't like that. He was just really, really hurt.
They put some respect on him, and they kind of covered it.
Yeah,
but yeah, he was fucked up. Like,
but yeah, they showed kind of when they were like fucking peeling his head off to put the fucking.
He went in on this chapter, like he.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'd rather that than like a happy bullshit ending.
true.
But it's not. I'm not saying that's how I would have wanted the story to go. I think you right with that, you're losing out on like what the fuck happens with Yuji now. His badass thing with Toto is just like out the window now. With Gojo's back. Okay, everybody goes back away again.
I think it's gonna take all three of them. But
Yeah, me too. But
because Megumi wouldn't even know what the fuck's going on with him. Like he's just crouched in Sukuna's mind, basically, still being.
As far as I know, he's gone.
yeah, I think they've insinuated that he's still there, someone. But
yeah,
I don't think he's.
but he's just so far gone, like in the darkness,
like,
that he's not even trying.
Yeah, I think if he comes out, it's gonna be because they saved his ass, not because he did anything to get out or anything.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think that's more of the ass pull than bringing Gojo back.
What, saving Megumi or?
Yeah, like the whole point of him, like you made it a point to where like he's so far in there, there's no coming back. You're at that point.
Twist. That's when Nobara comes back and he comes out of the darkness.
She pulls him out with she uses the other end of her her hammer and pulls him out of the. No,
Think about it.
I kind of agree with Rollie. Like, if he was a little bit more like,
because with Gojo, it's like he made it a point to where like you had to destroy his brain to kill him, versus you use like this. You basically watch your sister die. You watch your mother die. You like everything that's bad happened to you. Watched happen all over again, like you're in that darkness of no return.
So I agree. I think for the story, it would have been better if they just killed off Megumi, like he's just dead after the body takeover, because it would have reminded me of a lot of the, no spoilers, I guess, Gun Devil in Chainsaw Man with the snowball fight. You would have got that. Like, that was such a good moment, and it's sad, but that was an amazing moment in the manga. You could have got something like that out of it, because it's such a big character, just as big. I think he's like the side character.
You took out one of the main characters. Which was Nobara.
Take out the other one.
And then you took out the other one, which is Gojo.
Make Yuji go crazy.
Yeah, and that's
And
how.
Yuji's
That's how.
the villain.
And that's how he.
And then
he beats him.
I don't know if they've confirmed it or it's just things that I've read, but Yuji is the reincarnation of Sukuna's twin that he ate in the womb or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, I've seen like.
Okay.
I think
But
they did confirm it. Yeah, that was in
yeah.
the previous chapter or something.
Yeah, like one or two chapters before the one that just came out. So.
Which is why he's able to keep some of his techniques that he learned from Sukuna.
And also like a reason he had fucking like superhuman strength that just like when he was
Randomly,
normal, like throwing was it a baseball or some shit? Or that that weighted ball and he like fucking flying it across the field.
And everybody's mouth dropped. Yeah, I remember that. That was a good part.
Yeah. But
let's get to the real discussion. Who's better, Yuta or Gojo as a character? Because I think we lost Yuta like completely. That's where it's going, and I'm kind of pissed. Not gonna lie. I've been thinking about this.
Honestly, at this point, like neither. There's not enough
to an extent
character development for me to.
What do you mean? Yuta got a whole fucking movie by himself.
But still,
and a whole issue.
There's
It
no
was the
like
OGMC, bro.
I mean, yeah, but like it was just Rika. Like you didn't learn really a lot.
Yeah. No, I mean,
outside of that.
To be fair, yeah, like he's basically with this move. I think he's like sacrificing Yuta's character from like in the story and also like just character development. I think it might just end here. Like this is the peak point for him in the story, because either he dies or he just like.
And I think that's why Gojo is coming back officially. I think we officially lost Yuta.
If Gojo doesn't come back, I think he did a meaningful job with what he built him up, and then he just shat on him, which I can respect in a way. Like it's a big fuck you. Like
basically, almost break the Shonen curse. But just be like, I don't care.
He destroyed
what y'all like.
Yeah.
I'm doing how I want my story to come out.
It's like if I want to say Luffy, but like if they took Luffy, killed him, and then they used him for some shit. And it's like, this is a main character, like, one of the main characters. But I do like that route just from like, he's got some balls for doing that.
Yeah.
Versus like what I've been asking for from a ton of shonens of like, kill somebody off, do something. So I can respect.
This motherfucker has just not killed one person. He's killed multiple. He's the whole roster.
Line. Yeah. So it's more of like, who's alive is a better question. It's a shorter list to name out maybe. But as a character, Gojo's like they messed him up, but the mess up of his character I think is important to the story. Yeah. Maybe he's saying something. I don't know. It just depends where it ends.
Because think about it now. You have two different sides.
Mm-hmm.
You have
there's a split now.
Like literally, there's Gojo's side, which is like Shoko and like all them. But now you have Yuta's side, which is like Maki and fucking the people he trained with.
Yeah, it could be a split of like, you guys shouldn't have done that. Yeah, like that's fucked up what y'all did.
Yeah.
Yuji,
I what if that's the final arc? They just fucking go at all of them and they all kill each other. That's when Yuji goes crazy and becomes the villain.
Yuji versus Yuta, because Yuji versus Yuta and Gojo's body. That's the final fight.
He kills both his senpai. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Damn, we just. Giga, you're fucking taking notes, bro. Yeah. Take these down.
This is what's up. But
it's free.
What do you guys think is gonna happen next, based
on? I think Sukuna's gonna get. They'll either defeat him enough to where Yuji and everybody else can go ahead and finish the job, but then they're gonna try to figure out if we can keep Yuta or is Gojo officially back.
What if that happens? The choice has to be made.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, and I think Yuta's officially going to be gone.
They would say either I can stay in here or Gojo comes back. Or they, because they could. So I can see the two halves real quick before Rollie of like you keep Yuta, but he like doesn't have any powers. He's just in Gojo's body, which is like, okay, it's humane. You're alive, whatever. Gojo's passed on, or bring back Gojo again, but he'd get his powers back. From a like power perspective, you would say bring Gojo back because we need him to fight so and so. So bye bye Yuta, because you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's why I say like I think he's going more that route because
that's what I'm saying, because you don't have.
Damn,
that,
I was
like,
talking, but
sorry,
okay,
but like Yuta's gone at that point, like because
I think that's what people aren't realizing. Like I think he actually is going to be gone. Like
from this point of view, it's like all we didn't see like him like master weapons. We didn't see him do like that training he has. Yeah, we just saw him use Rika.
Shit, dude. What do you mean?
We've seen him use it, but we haven't seen that development, like use that power.
That's fair, because he was in the movie and then he came out.
He was a rookie in the movie.
Yeah, and then he comes out in the end of Shibuya, back all badass and stuff.
Yeah, like Gojo goes and finds him. Like, but like we saw like Gojo grow up in like backstory a little bit.
Yeah, but
we've seen like his extent of his power, his reawakening.
That's fair. I think.
Yeah, I guess.
We could have used more of Yuta, honestly, too. So I do like him as a character, but since he hasn't been shown enough, like not enough to where I'm like, I hope this guy makes it too, versus like Gojo or something.
Nah, I think they show plenty for me. I like Yuta more than Gojo.
As long as Maki's fine, I'll go for it.
Hey.
So now, if Yuta survives in Gojo's body's Yuta and
exactly,
Gojo and Maki
just
gonna
be up two people literally.
Because
to be fair, Maki's already fucked up in that.
Yeah.
I mean,
she killed her whole family basically.
Yeah,
she's.
They're all kind of fucked in the head. I mean, Shoko had to
do the operation,
take the brains out of one of her closest friends, and put somebody else's in there. It's pretty wild. I like how like gruesome is getting. I just hope he doesn't like. If he goes down a route, stick to it. Like you killed Gojo, stick to it.
I think he is. I think
don't go back on it.
I hope he is. I really hope he is. But
because
the only thing is, it's the Shonen curse. I mean, it's the ass pull.
Everybody's back.
Not everybody, but I'm gonna say Gojo's back. But now since Yuta was in him. Mm-hmm. That's where Rika stays. And Yuta's gone. So now Gojo actually become literally the world's strongest at that point.
Yeah, who knows?
That's the major ass pull, and that's the Shonen curse, dude. I'm telling you.
It's going to go black, and then the bell's going to ring, and they'll be like, Yuji, wake up. You having a bad dream?
Again?
And it's Megumi. It's like, hey, kid, come with me.
Yeah.
And then it ends.
Damn, his first day of school or whatever the fuck. Damn, that'd be crazy.
That'd be funny, but
I would laugh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, damn, he trolled us for this long.
Yeah, they'd be funny from that. Like, I'd be frustrated. Like, what the fuck? You wasted my fucking time. But from his perspective, like, damn.
I think that's what it is. We just invested so much time. It's like now we have to theorize because like I'm gonna be honest. If I wasted my time, I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, like, it's hard because he's backpedaled already.
Yeah,
like we don't know.
I don't think he's.
Yes, he has. He backpedaled the Cooling game so hard, dude.
Yeah.
If he would have wrote it out the way he intended,
you could take out the culling games, like the concept of the culling games, and just have them like the city's under attack. No culling games, and then you have the same shit. Like
yeah.
And you don't lose anything.
Well, I think he did a good job of basically getting rid of it. Think about it.
Oh yes, yeah, I agree.
Like,
but I don't know if that was his intentional plan, though. I'm assuming he'd want to go through with the whole culling games of whatever that fucking. I don't even know what it is, though.
yeah, everybody had rules and blah.
I was like, what the fuck's going on? It introduced some badass characters, though, like badass characters.
Whatever happened to Panda and fucking?
Oh, well,
what's his name?
Panda got fucked up, but he didn't die, so he's just like a little panda, I think. Right
Oh
now.
yeah. And then Hikari?
He's still fighting the ice.
Oh, we didn't even know what's going on with that. That's been forever.
They kind of showed it a little bit, but they're still. It doesn't show of like who's gonna win or not. They're just still fighting. That's who people were expecting it was potentially gonna be with, like Hikari, but like with how they quoted the ending of that panel, it's like it's something related to Gojo.
Dang. This almost became a JJK episode. We haven't even gotten to what we're supposed to read.
All right, so it was a break, I think. So by the next episode, we'll know a little bit.
We'll
more
have round two.
The round two of this fucking shit show.
Yeah.
My thing is, the last thing I'll say again is just as long as he commits to what he's doing and doesn't do more backtracking and ass pulls.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, like just don't fuck it up even more than you've already.
But it's still popular in Japan, though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But here, everybody fucking hates these latest chapters. Like, like you can see the difference. Like,
yeah,
maybe the Japanese can see something where he's going because they can read more stories like this. They have shit more stories, obviously, than us.
For sure.
That have been translated.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing. Because the United States, we like linear. Just get to the point.
That's fair.
Not me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just don't clap everybody and say the end.
Yeah.
At least when you built him up to be something.
Yeah. That was, I guess, my biggest complaint is like that he's just like going through characters. Like you just killed a bunch of character development or potential character.
I think the worst one was Yuki. Jesus Christ, dude.
Who's Yuki again?
The one with
the blonde hair, like the biker looking.
Oh, she got cut in half too by what's his name?
By Kenjaku.
Yeah, she was defending. What was his name?
Tengen.
Yeah, Tengen.
Yeah. And she had a cool curse that was like she could materialize matter,
she was
like that.
Like, that's what I mean. Like comparing it to Demon Slayer, like you're supposed to be like this high sorcerer or whatever, high grade, but then you get clapped easily.
Yeah. Bro, I'm still mad that Nanami died. I'm still upset about that. Let's be real. The real goat died.
He went out like
that
a badass.
Was a good, yeah, that was a good compared to
these other ones. Like
he went out like a
and he was. I mean, I think they power scaled him right to where like even when he was fighting Mahito and Yuji had to come help him like the first time.
That's
like,
when they were in the sewers or whatever.
Yeah, and that's what you could tell. Like, okay, he's not as strong as the others, so he's got his limit. So they set that base really good, so that like if they go 1-on-1 again, Mahito probably wins. So like
I think he's like the only one there fighting.
Yeah,
all out the entire time.
I think Nobara went out kind of cool.
Yeah, it was fair. It was a little, and then they haven't confirmed it completely yet too, which is annoying. That she's like deceased. It still says unknown.
I still think she's alive.
Because of that, because they've like Gojo, they've put deceased, but Nobara's unknown. So it's like,
Gojo comes back as Nobara.
Yeah. Oh.
Think about it.
I can already see that.
I can see Gojo doing that.
Yeah.
Groping himself. Yeah, Gojo would do that. Freaking weirdo. But anyway.
Cool. So we'll see next episode.
Dang, it just sucks. I've invested so much just to be left like clueless.
And it's been so good too, like up until a certain point. Like Shibuya arc's like one of the best shonen arcs ever, I think.
Yeah.
Anime and manga, like the anime was perfect. Like all the fights, everything.
Toge's still alive, right? The sushi roll? Or he speaks in sushi?
Yeah, he's basically retired though.
Yeah, but he
only has one arm.
Yeah, he got fucked up, yeah.
They could have gave him a freaking thing too.
Give him Gojo's arm, fucking just chop his head.
He's actually my favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. I don't know if I would have said.
But now that you think about it, he really did pull Mortal Kombat because fucking Sukuna's got Goro's arms. He's got like fucking 4. Yuji does Black Flash. That's kind of like a Raiden move.
Well, if what's his name doesn't have no arms, he can be that one dude that gets the robot arms.
Jax.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's.
Dang, he did get Mortal Kombat influence heavily.
He's like he's playing it. You know what? Just
take a note over here.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Let me just clap everybody.
Yeah,
going up the ladder. Damn. But anyway, I could think that's enough JJK.
Yeah, I think so too.
Until next time. But yeah, what we read, "Girl on the Shore" by Inyo Asano. Hella Poon Poon vibe.
Yeah, very Inyo Asano for sure. Like the storytelling.
I'm gonna be straightforward and just tell it how it is. I see why it took so long to get published over here.
Yeah. They're under they're 15.
Yeah, they're high school,
16,
early high school. Yeah,
and
and they're doing it like 24/7, and he gets into detail. So if that offends you, this ain't for you. I can tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you
for sure,
and that's a cultural difference too.
Yeah, I agree. Because like others, we said like there's a little bit of fan service here and there. So like even if it bothers you, it's not that bad. On other ones, this one,
this one.
I don't think
straight
it's
up
even,
warning.
I don't think it's even fan service. It's just he just gets into it.
It's just part of the story.
Yeah, and it's just
honestly a good story. Again, that's just like his niche. He just talks about stuff people don't,
and
people avoid.
It's very straight up and real, though. I'll give him that. Like, he doesn't sugarcoat it. Like, oh, this magical moment of this and this happened. No, it's just
straight up. Like this is what
life.
Teenage kids do. One's depressed. One's like trying to
one's
have a
horny
boyfriend.
all the time.
Yeah,
one's lonely. If I could, needs attention possibly, but.
And the girl's trying to save him from that, and he just wants to fuck. And then,
but then he's like, "But I like you. Do you think we could ever date?" And she's like, "No, I just want you for your body or whatever."
Yeah,
it's something like that.
And puts him
even
like, more depressed.
But he's like, "Okay, yeah." This is very, I would say, slowish, but good slow because he's just telling a story. It's not like this big roller coaster of this happens. It's just a story of them, and that's what he does well. I think it's just tell a good story.
Yeah, the easiest way to sum it up is think about you're in high school and you're experimenting with a girl that you like, but she doesn't like you back, type thing. So it's covering all the bases of like being the depression, the loneliness, and all the questions you have, like. Stuff you would find out later in life, but they're just going through it and how a high schooler would.
Yeah, because basically he likes her, but she's not into him. But she's like, but I still just want to, Brandon's benefits.
Yeah.
At first he's like, no, but then he's like, you know what? I think the depression gets to him. You can use me as your toy as you are, or like whatever. Like I just, if it gets me an interaction with you, I don't care. Let's just do that. And he kind of,
because that's what he wanted. But then there's like a couple of chapters where she starts like changing her mind and starting to like him, so she's trying to like get him out of his shell a little bit more.
He's like, no, go away, leave me alone.
Now I'm fully depressed. Like I'm just your toy,
quote unquote. He was like, I like your bottom half. I'm not a fan of your top half that much.
Yeah, he was a savage. on that part, dude. She straight up broke him. So like that's what happens.
But they were both. I think savage. They were both just like, because that she wasn't like. It's like, oh, like she just. I think they probably they hooked up right after that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So it's just that like they both have issues, their own issues, and I think it's like that safe zone for them, like the comfort space. So it's very toxic and unhealthy, but they just continue it because that's like that's their comfort space, their safe space.
It's crazy.
Is this a one shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty long. Like it's right here on the table. It's a pretty penny too.
It's like 20 chapters.
Yeah, it's $30 for a one shot, which is I see why. Because they had to get their money's worth of how much trouble they had to publish it. Yeah. Which this isn't even. He's usually Viz signature. This is a completely different publisher. This is
he had to go.
Oh, he had to go that route.
Kodansha. Which they don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah, they don't.
Just do
Yeah. They're like, if the story's good, we're publishing it. We need more of them.
What you think of
Basically.
the ending?
I liked it. It was a good, subtle ending.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish they would have actually
more closure, or
no, I wish they were actually together type thing, but they're kind of
yeah, it's like
just old friend type.
it's bittersweet because
Yeah.
that's going on, and then he kind of ghosts her because he's so basically, I guess, spoiler warning,
Yeah.
major spoiler warning. The reason he has issues is because his brother died. He committed suicide,
And so that's been in the back of his mind this whole time. Like, I'm going to go out that way too.
yeah. And then he's been doing this blog basically, and the girl keeps asking him, "Oh, tell me about your blog." And he's like, "No, I don't want to." So it's super private. And then you find out that it was his brother's blog. He's just keeping it going,
keeping it
to keep him alive in a
Yeah.
sense.
And is it like a CD player that he always uses, or is it like a video camera? I don't remember.
oh, it's the camera.
The camera, yeah.
That they have. Yeah, here's a camera. But yeah, so he died on his birthday, so he's like, that must have
Damn.
Yeah.
He's like, that must have some kind of meaning. So he's just like,
He's going through it.
and his parents are not home because they're working back and forth, so they're always at his house because his parents are never
Nobody's
home.
there. Yeah.
Nobody's there, so that's going on.
I think that's where the high school flair comes in. It's like nobody's ever home, so
Yeah, she stays over at one point, and they do stuff, but
multiple times.
yeah. So at one point he tells her, they're kind of arguing, and he's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. I won't be here this time next month anyway." Insinuating that he's gonna kill himself. And then she goes, some time goes by where they don't see each other, and she goes, and he's not there, and there's just a little paper that says sorry.
So in her mind, she thinks that
But he was just out doing it.
he was just
So
out
she runs-
shopping or some stuff.
They did it so casually, but then he runs into her. She runs into him basically on the street. I don't know how much.
But
time,
this was a few years later,
because it was after they got into
basically
high school.
she gave up basically. She probably thought he was dead or whatever. Blah blah blah. She kind of gave up. But he's always wanted to run away from home too, and so he's never wanted to stay in that town. Basically, he wanted to go off and off himself.
Yeah. So it's I don't know if you're gonna read it or not, but it's a bittersweet ending. But it's in theory a happy, healthy ending to all of that.
That he got out of that mindset, and then she got over the whoring around. I guess I don't know what she got over, to be honest.
I don't even know if it was
I don't think she really got over anything. It was just more him.
She had to move on because he did. Basically.
Yeah.
But he does a really good job.
See, that's where that thing comes in, where she started to like him, but then it was already too late. He wanted to go off and do his own thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turns have tabled. Yep.
Turns have tables.
The turntables, yeah. But it was a really good. He does really good at storytelling, because it wasn't again. It was very linear. It was nothing happens really. There's no climax.
It's just that part of life people don't talk about.
He just told that story well, a relatable story well.
Yeah.
So it was a good read. Again,
Not saying that I ever wanted to off myself and did all that in high school, but
yeah,
there are people out there, that have
people that have gone through that.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
people sugarcoat it and go around it, but that's not the real world.
yeah,
I think that's part of the cultural difference. They're not scared to talk about that, but we tiptoe around it.
Oh, I don't tiptoe around it. I can tell you, he's my
I mean,
favorite.
but majority
to this
media
day.
wise too. Yeah, it's never that straightforward. It's always some kind of sugarcoat or
sugarcoat. Everyone gets a trophy type
hopeless
stuff.
romantic kind of it happened because this amazing. Yeah, this one's just straight up. They're both fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Not completely, but at a young age. But yeah, they
one more than the other.
It's very unhealthy. It's very toxic.
Well, I mean, you can't really blame him. Your brother offed himself on your birthday. And he was your best friend type thing. So
yeah, so but it was a good read. This one I wouldn't recommend to everybody. For sure.
I would only say that because of the actions that happened in it.
Yeah.
If they weren't underage and fucking,
yeah,
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, they could be unsettling to some, or just uncomfortable.
Yeah,
so just be careful.
I honestly fucking flipped through those.
Yeah, I mean, really to me, quick. Just flipping through it, I wouldn't sit down and read the whole thing. I'd probably do maybe a chapter a month.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Weak. No,
yeah.
I mean, that's just
but I get you.
Personal thing. That's too real. Yeah,
it's intense.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't know.
Got my own trauma to go through, man. I don't want to be living someone else's.
Hey. But yeah, the art's really good too.
Yeah,
he's
he's got his traditional, the way he draws faces and stuff like that. You could tell it's him.
It's him. Yeah.
But yeah, good one shot for sure.
Yeah, if you like Inyo Asano, you're gonna like this, obviously. But
Again,
his more out there one, and I think even if you compare it to like Poon Poon and Solanin and all the rest I've read, it's like this one's like
the
way out there. Like
oh, he
goes in.
He goes in. The main character went in.
Yeah, not just the main character. I mean, to be able to draw that and be like, okay, this is my work.
It just.
But that's the whole culture difference.
It caught me off guard the first time because I wasn't expecting that, like the graphicness of it. Because
I think that's what it more was.
I was like, oh, but I was like, okay.
I thought it was just gonna be like, you know how like a lot of them do like a little
they
sneak or whatever.
Yeah, they're like just on top of each other or something.
Yeah.
But
nah,
he goes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, good read.
Good read.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. Just
hey, I don't know about $30, but like if you can find it for a good deal, yeah, definitely pick it up.
I always want to encourage buying and
yeah.
I mean, just
paying back
to own it. It looks like a good like.
At least they gave us
a high quality
hardcover for $30.
It's a high quality book, like
because what Poon Poon's like 25 and it's a soft cover.
Yeah,
it's like I've already ripped one, had to buy a new one. Like,
yeah.
So
at least they gave us hardcover. Props on that.
Yeah,
and
so that's where the $30 comes in, maybe. But
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
Speaking of, well, I know we did a new structure of how we pick stuff, so we probably won't spin the wheel today. But any thoughts on some one shots or short manga that we want to add to the list?
Dan, that's a good question because like I think we've covered all the ones that I've covered.
I mean, there's Solanin. We still haven't covered that one, like on the episode.
True. That one's not on there.
So I think that's one that stays. There's one that I picked up. I haven't read it yet, but it's Neo Parasite.
Is that the second part? Or?
It's like an additional. It's in the universe, but it's not. It's two separate one shots. One's Neo Parasite M and Neo Parasite F. So I think it's like different. Artist's interpretation of that story. I haven't read them yet, so I don't know how good they are.
I know last episode we talked about Parasite, but like I'm gonna be honest with you, these past 2 weeks have been a blur. So
yeah. I think it was one for us to like I think I suggested it as our volume one for like maybe like a full story next time. Because I was asking because I thought you had the first colored volume.
No, I don't. But then I went to Kino that weekend and they didn't have volume one. So
okay.
Yeah,
of course.
All the other ones, but not volume one. So
so that was just one I brought up. But I guess
oh shit, I did read one that's actually pretty interesting. It might be up our alley. It's called Blood on the Tracks. It's almost like I don't even know, but it is wild.
Yeah. Okay.
I was there at the store and I got recommended it, and I was like,
yeah,
yoink. And boy, am I mad I didn't get the rest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
About some dude's mom, and she just does some wild shit, and it involves a cliff. That's all I'm saying.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do a flip. No comment. But no comment. Yeah. Okay. We'll get that list going then.
Yeah, we'll get the list going. We'll even have a poll, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, or just recommendations, if anything.
Recommendations, if anybody
for one shots or short manga that we can do in like once, like episode to episode. That'd be cool. I did. I was going through some threads and I found some like recommendations. So I'll go through those too and see if they're worth adding to the
new developed wheels.
Yeah, the new developed wheels.
What were we doing again? We're doing the short, and then we're doing a full series. Which the next one
not full series, but I think it was like
I thought it was full series.
Was it full?
Yeah, because the next one we have to actually cover at the end of next month is
Promised Neverland. I thought we did up to season 1 of the anime one.
Or are we?
We'll double check.
I'm telling you, I got brain rot.
We'll have to listen to our episode again. See what we'd agree to put.
TikTok, right?
Yeah, that's
no. Mine was real life. Mine was not what happened in A Girl on the Shore, but the other depressing stuff. Yeah. Going through it. Yeah.
So did you have a question for us, Mr. Richie?
I did, because you want to know why? All comes back down to nerdy stuff. And I've been seeing a lot of this lately. How do you guys feel about Disney, Marvel, DC? Well, I guess Disney and Marvel are the same company now, but
Yeah.
them infiltrating the manga and anime universe
And by that, do you mean like the
Like-
manga adaptations
for like American comics.
Yeah.
Like these are characters that were made in comic books, but now you're trying to make them into other
movies.
cultural things.
So some that I know of, you might know more than I do because you're probably more in the comic side than me. But I know there's the Deadpool one. Was it Deadpool Samurai?
Which I'm gonna give that one a hard like pass because if
It
you've read any of
evolved,
the Deadpool comics or even the movies, he's not really a superhero. He's more of like a gag manga.
Yeah.
Like, and it fit perfectly. That
Anti-hero.
that 2-volume
break the fourth
little
wall.
break the fourth wall type thing. Though that 2-volume was perfect.
I could see how that translates bad into, or if they do something, it's not going to be him. They're gonna have to change his character. Okay.
Yeah. So that translated perfectly. It almost reminded me of like those small like little funny gag mangas like the Super Mario one. Straight up almost the same thing, but it was Super Mario.
I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something Deadpool would do to himself.
Basically.
He would write his own manga like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I know there's been a Spider-Man one too.
Yeah, so there's I've seen Spider-Man, Justice League, the Joker's getting one. Now when we talk about anime series, I don't remember if it's Peacemaker or the Suicide Squad. They're getting an isekai pretty soon. Which exactly. That's what flared this whole thing because I saw the little thing today from Crunchyroll.
Okay.
And I was like, what the fuck are these people doing, dude?
Yeah.
And I just saw a Peacemaker and then an anime type drawing, and I was just like, what the hell?
I mean, it sucks that it's probably they're just trying to milk.
Yeah, because anime manga is so popular.
But if they do a good content, if you're gonna milk it, you better make something like really badass.
Milk it right.
They have I think they have the money, they have all the
Disney money now.
They have all the capability to produce something really amazing manga wise. If you do it or not, it's just like we're just gonna slap this character on this basic ass story. Then that's not cool.
Yeah, and I even think there's some Disney ones like Alice in Wonderland or
There's
Twisted something.
There's a Kingdom Hearts one that has Disney characters, so there's that.
So I was like, I don't know. To me, I personally don't like it just because like
I don't like the Marvel getting into it or Disney Marvel because technically DC's had the animation side, the American cartoon side with its own stories. Even
that's fair. I see what you mean. Yeah,
where Marvel or Disney don't really have that.
Like animated movie.
They're just remaking what they've already had.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I think animated movies are huge in the DC side of it because that's some of the best movies from the DC in general.
And I think with their type of storytelling, it's a different art style. It'll fit. It can fit.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't see Spider-Man, being a manga. Like,
yeah, there is one.
Hey, but the Spider-Man in Japan, hell yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, as long as they make something good, like it's like, I hate that they're milking it, but
I think they're milking that art style.
Yeah, if they're just milking it, this is gonna suck. But if they don't milk it and actually create something good, then maybe I might be more open to it. Yeah. But I'll just have to wait till everything.
I'd be more a fan of maybe just like appearances of like there's a chapter where I don't know.
Yeah, like I think the latest one I saw too at Anime Pop was Star Wars Visions. They have a manga.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too the other day.
So I was like, oh man.
But that one makes sense. Was it Visions?
Yeah, I think it was Visions that did like the
different stories and different animations and stuff like that.
And one of them, or like a few of them, were like anime style.
So with that one, I mean, they've been that's their thing that they're doing in different media. So kind of okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it's the other things that are kind of like I don't know. But on that, who would you want, character wise or story wise, to be made into a manga or an anime?
Green Arrow.
That's interesting.
Because he has the action side of Batman, but he has the slice of life side too.
I was in a similar boat, but not the slice of life. I was thinking more psychological thriller, maybe like just more intense with the Punisher.
Ooh,
because he's not your typical like. Cause I kept looking.
he's
like,
your anti-hero.
Yeah, so it's you can get a little bit different with the story. It'd be more of like a seinen, more serious than like another My Hero Academia with heroes. Because that's a lot, especially Marvel. That's gonna like.
Right.
A lot of it's gonna be that. So I was trying to go for like a little more darker, a little more serious, realistic, more human. Like even Daredevil too, you could say.
Yeah, because he's blind.
Because he's blind, he's a lawyer. He's dealing with actual crime, not just the supervillain. So you could get more real. You can get more in depth, serious things with those. So I would go that route because I would want a good story, not just like.
An ass pull, yeah,
and not just like Infinity War manga style, like okay, whatever. I was just watching, my heroes. I got my hero for that.
Yeah, and like Green Arrow has like the Japan background, like he trained there to be an archer and stuff. Or not, I don't remember if it's Japan specifically, but it's an Asian.
I see.
What about you, Mr. Richie? How I was looking at it, how I found it was like, what kind of story do I want to read? And I was leaning more towards like a psychological, a thriller, or like some more serious with like
a goofy movie, slice of life. Let's go.
Hear me out. You also know that.
Hey, hear me out. He already did 2 high schoolers. Might as well do Max and Maxine or whatever the fuck her name was. What was her name? Roxanne. My bad.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Wait, with the twist, Goofy goes psycho because...
And I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Because what? His wife died or something? Or he was just always been a single dad?
His wife died, but he can't accept it. So he's just like...
He goes psycho.
He thinks she's still around. Hey, go tell your mom that... Dad.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Imagine reading that panel, dude, and it's all like...
That's the last... It's been 10 years, Dad, please.
And imagine with his art style, it's like the Poon Poon scribbles. It's like, Dad, she's gone, and then Goofy's just in the back with the scribbles.
Yeah,
like, fuck, that'd be badass, dude.
That'd be an interesting.
That'd be a good twist though, because we see it as one thing
off
here,
of like literally like the Goofy like it's like the nah you just
your last. Imagine, dude. That'd be pretty badass. Dang, I did come up with a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
Damn, and I went in detail. You didn't go in detail. No, just fucking.
I mean, but that's the line. Disney would never allow that.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen the Punisher, the show?
The one with what's his name?
Shane from Walking Dead. Yeah, it was actually really really good because they went dark and they went fucked up. Like his whole plot, it's like they killed his wife and like right in front of him, they have him tied up and they shot her up basically.
What?
So he's trying to.
So the mean goes wait,
no, yeah. wait.
It's that's where it's from.
They're killing
I think
his
I've only
wife.
seen like the first episode.
Yeah, so
I don't think I was in the first episode.
Oh, his wife and his daughter. I think like they shoot him up and
or it might have been the first episode. I don't remember that though.
But he's hunting him down or something like that, like the people who kill. So it's like serious, like he's like the anti-hero. He's not doing like he'll fuck people up. So there's a scene. You've seen it? You've seen it, right?
I've seen most of it, I think.
The jail cell scene where they like he's in the hallway and they open the gates to all the inmates to fuck him up, and then he goes ham.
Damn.
He goes ham. But that's what was for mine. I was just going a little more serious.
But that's when Netflix pulled the plug. No.
Yeah, but they're going to continue the stories apparently, and there's still going to be the same vibe. But
from Disney,
yeah, I mean, we'll see what they do with
Daredevil, because that comes out
Deadpool
first, right?
and
oh yeah,
like if depending on how that like the Disney Deadpool.
Disney Deadpool versus Wolverine. I forgot. Disney's involved.
The popcorn buckets though.
I have not.
If you thought
Wolverine?
the Dude Nussy was crazy, just wait till you see the
Wolverine,
the Wolverine and the. I don't want to say the other one because it's
the
Deadpool popcorn bucket.
All right. Okay, do you guys want to add anything else since we don't have a wheel for right now?
I think we're good. We'll maybe put up a poll or something or send out recommendations for.
Yep. Try that again.
For all our thousands of listeners. So one at a time, please.
One at a time. Don't spam.
Don't spam. We have so many.
That's the worst you can do, spam.
We have so many messages to get back to. Like, just one at a time, guys.
I just decided not to answer any of them.
Yeah.
That's how many. But yeah, I think that's going to end this chapter here. Thank you, everybody, for listening. You can follow us on Instagram at Right to Left Podcast to stay up to date with us. You can also click the link in the description. Really helps us out. But yeah, we'll catch you back here next time as we keep turning the pages. Later, everybody.